All right. I was thinking of something. Is the people being gang stalked part of the 144,000? That's probably a correct number. Now, I was thinking about the number 144,000. In the total history of Earth, it's probably about 144,000 people who've actually truly been gang stalked. You did. That's the only number of people I could think of that might add up to 144,000. The amount of people who've ever been truly gang stalked. Also, gang stalking is in the Bible. This is part two. Now, when you read the Bible, you gotta understand it's a lot of information in the Bible that I throw away or I just gotta read. I gotta keep reading the Bible until I can get to something of importance. You know what I'm saying? The keys to the Bible is not just, you're not gonna get information off of every page. You know what I'm saying? You might have to read about 10 pages to run across one line of information. That's the thing that I learned about the Bible is I could read 10 pages and I'd be like, oh, this is some BS. And then I get to that one line, one sentence could just totally change my days. And something that I read in the Bible. As well, I have to say I'm not religious. I do read the Bible, you know what I'm saying? I do follow the 10 Commandments, you know what I'm saying? And as well, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of things that the Quran say I like, you know what I'm saying? One of the main things I really like is something called the 42 Laws of Mayat. You did. That's something that I closely follow. So I'm not telling you which book to read, you know what I'm saying? Read whatever book that you want to read, you know what I'm saying? And be whatever you want to be. If you want to be a Christian, be a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you because I'm not religious. I'm just a person who reads. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me get to this. I just want to point out, and don't take anything I say with a grain of salt. This is my personal interpretation. But I know some of the things that I point out, somebody gonna catch it. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing this for views because we already paid. You did. No, I'm just being silly. Being silly. All right. But let me read this to y'all. All right. Let me read this to y'all. Even my own familiar friend in whom I trusted, who ate my bread, has lifted up his heel against me. Read that one more time. Even my own friend, familiar friend, in whom I trusted, who ate my bread, has lifted up his heel against me. And I'm going to say this, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people who I've taken care of, you know what I'm saying? Whatever word works. And they turned against me in the gang stalking, and I don't know if they forgot everything I did for them. Like, nigga, I didn't pay your rent several times, you know what I'm saying? Or you done smoked weed on me. It's been free with me for thousands of days, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody said something to that person, you know what I'm saying, to convince them to turn against me when I've never did anything wrong to this person. Now, with that being said, let me read this. Even my own familiar friend in whom I trusted, who ate my bread, has lifted up his heel against me. That's crazy. All right, next one. But you, O Lord, be merciful to me and raise me up, that I may repay them. So that's what I'm saying, gang stalking. It's just a few little cues that you can see that the Bible is kind of talking about gang stalking to me. You know what I'm saying? Well, what I would say is, the best thing for me is, you know what I'm saying, being sober. That's like one of the number one combating reasons for gang stalking. And if you in this and you ain't never drunk or smoke, that's tough. You did. Because a lot of my gang stalking I wasn't aware of, because I was partying for goddamn my whole life. You know what I'm saying? My whole life was a party. And I thought I was doing it out of fun, but a lot of times I was partying with demons as well. Be specific on which YouTubers you choose to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because I even can pick up, but I'll say this. Some YouTubers, who I'm not going to say demons, are clout chasers. You know what I'm saying? And I actually can pick up on good information through their bullshit. You dig? Like, sometimes I watch Spiritual Soul and I don't know the brother like that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think, you know what I'm saying, he's a targeted individual, but sometimes he does say good things. Then I watched another guy called Enoch the Freestyle Prince, you know what I'm saying? And just total bad energy when I was watching this guy. I'm like, it's something not right about this guy. You know what I'm saying? It's almost causing me to be on a lower vibration just by listening to this guy. Basically. But with that being said, the number 144,000 that is a good number. As well, another thing I was thinking of, I don't think you part of the 144,000 just per se. We're gonna use that number unless you've been gang stalked. If you ain't been gang stalked, you probably not part of God's chosen people. This is my personal preference. You know what I'm saying? Now we got some saints gonna get in. You dig? Some people gonna get in just off the gist of probably just being a good person. Maybe. Don't take that literal. You know what I'm saying? But I believe people who have been gang stalked are part of the chosen people. Did. Because I can closely relate a lot of these stories in the Bible to gang stalking. According to the Bible, gang stalking been going on since the beginning of the time. And this is just all my personal knowledge, you know what I'm saying? As well, if you choose to read the Bible, don't think you're going to read the Bible and just the first day you read it, or the first day, if you read enough, you're going to run into something. But just don't think every line going to be putting you on game. This information is hidden within this book. I had to read, I read 10 chapters a day. You know what I'm saying? I got to get the book over and done with. You know what I'm saying? And out of that 10 chapters, it might be 3-4 lines, one sometime, that I catch that has good information. But that's a good thing, too. Let me see. Trying to figure out knowledge is like a hidden treasure. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't going to latch on to that information right away. Then you got to kind of basically search in the Bible for the information. After I'm done reading the Bible, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to go to the Quran, and I ain't shitting on nobody's religion or nobody's religious text, because I plan on reading all the religious texts, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I'm not sticking to one. Just because my preacher told me that, hey, I'm a Christian, which I'm not, you know what I'm saying? That's a figure of speech. Then I got to read this Bible, you know what I'm saying? And I can't read this Quran. You did. It's not true. Because I say this, I might even read a witchcraft book, you know what I'm saying? Because in the Bible, it talks a lot about the devil. So somebody's familiar with the devil, and I might have to be familiar with witchcraft to know when witchcraft is being used. This is why I say, you know what I'm saying, don't stick to just one thing. You need to, you know what I'm saying, I need to be able to decipher. It's like you read about the cure of a disease, and then you read about the causes of the disease. You know what I'm saying? You got both sides, the cure and the cause. And then maybe I read a witchcraft book, and then maybe I read the Quran or the Bible, you know what I'm saying? And then I got maybe, I ain't gonna say witchcraft back, because I don't know. I ain't ready. I just been hearing everybody's personal opinions. You did? But maybe the witchcraft could be the bad side, and the Bible could be the good side, or maybe the Bible, I ain't gonna say the Bible the bad side. Not because I'm biased, because I read it, and I am pulling good information out of it, but a lot of that information I say is this information is meant to throw you off. You gotta hang in there and read it till you catch it. Blah. Anyway, that's just what it is. I believe gang stalking is in the Bible. Let me see. And I'm not gonna say Jesus is a real person. I'm not gonna say he's a fake person. I don't know. I never seen him. Just reading this book. You did. And me saying he not real or fake gets me to that the pit. In the pit I must go. But I don't believe it works like that. Anyway, blah. Enjoy the video. I'm gonna leave goddamn links in the description to the 42 laws. Another YouTuber channel with some good information. And the Bible verse, but just know. Be careful who you watch on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Discernment. I hate saying that word. So I was so religious. You know what I'm saying? But be careful who you talk to. A lot of these people, when you talking to them, in the back of their mind, they got their own personal plot or agenda. You know what I'm saying? That they trying to go with. You did. And they got demons attached to them. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times when you listening or you talking to your friends, family, girlfriend, wife, side bitch, hoe, you did. She got demons attached to her, or she got a bad spirit, and that bad spirit is trying to steal your light. You did. That's it. You did. Be mindful of who you hang with and who you had conversation with. The Bible talks about that a lot too. It say, I don't eat with them, I don't sit with them. You know what I'm saying? And don't take every Bible story for 100% what it is. It's your own personal interpretation. And don't never take my interpretation or personal opinion literally. I just wanted to make you think. You know what I'm saying? Can't force. Don't let nobody force nothing upon you. Thing that could be forced upon you is like how to cook this cake. You know, this simple directions to make this cake. So make that cake just like that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes into spirituality, you know what I'm saying? Take everything with a grain of salt. Do pick up on it. Do study it. Read it yourself and see if you get the same interpretation. Blah.